It is day number. Well, let me restart that. Today was a long day, and that's the reason why we're all laying in bed together right now. We did a lot today. It was exciting. It was fun. It was loving. There was life involved. New life at that. It was a great day. Right now, we're on day number 81 of vlogging for 20 minutes a day for 365 days. No filters, no edits. Just life itself. The essence of life. And sometimes life is just about hanging out in the bed with your family watching a movie. Like Madagascar.
Yeah. We had a really big day.
So today, Everly had her first dance recital.
It was so cute.
It was adorable. And she did a great job.
She wore a little tutu. And she got up on stage with all of her dancing friends. And she watched her dance teacher so good. Yes. And she did all the dance moves.
She did. Everly, can I get a high five for all your dance moves? Yeah. She's very involved in this movie right now.
That's fine. And then we watched a couple dances. Her cousin is also at the same dance studio, so we got to watch her do a couple of dances. You might turn the volume down on this just a tiny bit. But then we had to leave because we had an hour and a half drive to get to my friend's house because don't go all the way.
I didn't mean to. It's fast sometimes.
Because she had just had a baby a couple days ago.
Little baby Wes.
And was one of my best friends. And so my other two best friends.
It is one of your best friends.
It is one of my best friends.
I want that louder.
Okay.
You want that louder?
Daddy will click it one more up.
Okay. One more? Are you ready, Everly? I did too.
Whoa. So loud now.
You hear it?
Hurts my ears. It's so loud.
Yeah, so we got to see the baby, and it was so awesome holding a tiny little baby.
I forgot how small they are.
I know. Like, look how big this human is.
I know.
You can't hear it because we're talking.
I'm sorry.
You'll be able to hear it soon, okay?
Is this almost the end of the movie? This feels like a finale.
It's about midway through.
Oh, yeah? I don't think I know this movie very well.
Have you guys seen Madagascar?
Is it just the first one?
We were watching an hour.
Yeah.
I guess I did fall asleep. Today was so long.
I took a bath. By the time we got home, I just had like such a big headache. And like, she, unfortunately, maybe we timed the drive poorly and it's our fault. But, well, so the drive to my friend's house, I was hoping that Everly would nap because it was like right at her nap time. She had just eaten. It's an hour and a half drive. I was like, at least if she gets like 40 minutes.
And there was a moment where she seemed like she was about to go down. Like she leaned to the side, closed her eyes, and sat there for a moment. And then, yeah, you could go a little closer if you want. Go by mommy's feet. Keep going. Keep going.
I can walk.
You're going to fall, Bubba.
Right there. Sit. Sit. Okay. She has shorts on.
Yeah, she's totally fully clothed.
So there was like a moment.
I did so hard, and I'm wearing this bacon on my shirt, and I dance on stage with all my friends and my dad's teacher, and we watching some TV.
Did you get to hang out with some friends today too?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. How was that?
Good.
Did you get to play with a baby?
Yeah.
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 Watch out. Okay. Yeah. So Everly was great today. No complaints whatsoever. When you got to hold the little baby and chill with it, like, what did that bring back some memories of Everly?
Honestly, I feel like I don't even remember Everly being that small. The baby was so small.
What's funny is Everly was smaller than that baby.
I know. It's so crazy. Like, and then they grow so fast, really. I mean, like, I guess she's almost 3, but like from 0 to 1, so much happens.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think I read some statistic where like that's like 0 to 1 is the most your body will change in your entire life.
Mm-hmm.
Because you go from this little tiny baby to
I feel like the big
whoa.
I feel like the big changes happen though, from 1 to 2 really. 1 to 2 is like, sorry about that. I really knocked over the camera.
No big deal.
Oh, now I'm knocking it over.
You gonna watch down there?
From 1 to 2, in my opinion, arguably are some of the biggest changes because they really go through this like development.
I think that's more about your brain though.
Yeah, like this
versus
brain
like
development.
0 to 1 is like your body.
Yeah.
Like you go from this little tiny nugget to like something that can walk.
Yeah, that's true.
You know?
That's true. And it takes
Are
them
you comfy?
it takes them 9 months typically.
Do you want a pillow?
Like they're in the womb as long as it takes them to walk for the most part. Some kids don't walk until it's like what
What are you trying to
like
do?
later walkers are 18 months, something like that. I didn't walk till very late because I had an older brother that knocked me down every time I tried to walk. Did you know that?
I did know that.
Yeah, I think I was like a year and a half, and my brother James wouldn't let me walk, and then he went away to Florida with my grandmother and
You coming
one
back?
of our aunts, I think. And when he went away to Florida, I got up and started walking immediately. And then so when he came back,
You were like, can't catch me.
I was walking, and so he didn't knock me down anymore. But he was trying to keep me from walking.
He been trying to knock you down your whole life.
I
friend.
know. What the heck, bro? No, I'm just kidding. Emily, be careful. I don't want you to fall. Say it again.
Back of your hat, bro. I just.
No.
I'm gonna
Oh, it's going.
Not if I have anything to do about it.
Wow.
But yeah, I find it so fascinating to see the growth of a child. Yeah, it was really cool just to be around that little baby, you know, and little Wes is going to be a good kid. He has good parents, so he's going to turn out to be a good one, I think.
Oh.
You gotta be careful, please.
And then
What did I tell you? Mommy's a delicate flower, right?
we had a big lunch there. So anyways, I really didn't nap. And then we got there, and then there were 2 other little boys there who's like my friend's kids, and they're 5 and 6. So a little bit bigger, but I really like was thick as thieves with them. This is actually the first time that they've really like played together, because I feel like, yeah, I feel like, 2 to 5 is a pretty big leap. Well, really it was like 1 to 4. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and I feel like, I don't know.
Well, he's 5 and the other one's like 7, no?
Yeah, he's like 6, but like older 6. I don't know.
Yeah.
But anyway, so it was cute to like watch them actually like interacting with each other and like playing with each other, like unsupported by anybody.
Yeah.
Totally just like independent play and like laughing and giggling and having
Hold this, I just want
fun.
to get this on here so I don't have to hold it anymore.
So that was really cute. And then we had a big lunch all together, and then we were just like hanging out, whatever, like chatting. These are my girlfriends from university, so we can always just like shoot the shit for hours. So yeah, and then is he just being extricated because he's a carnivore, and
Exactly.
he's the only carnivore on the entire
so
island?
this is the thing. Well, all the other ones,
He's the
they eat
lion.
grass, yeah. And so the thing about him though is like he was getting like 2 or 3 steaks at the zoo a day.
Right.
And then now he like can't help his temptation.
Right.
And he
He's
just
like,
wants
I don't
to
know what
eat
to
meat.
eat.
And the thing is that like they befriended him because he protected them from the other things that tear limbs off and eat meat.
Right.
And so, but now he's becoming one of them.
Right.
And until he could like, figure it out.
his cravings.
Exactly. Then he's actually
Interesting.
What?
Vegans only.
Hey, what did I say? Mommy's a delicate flower.
So yeah, then anyways, my friend who just had the baby was like, love you guys, but like I'm fading and like let's call it a day. No problem at all. Love you.
Yeah, we get it.
We'll get out of here. We also all brought like like my one friend brought lunch for everybody, and I brought her a bunch of freezer meals, and my other friend brought her a bunch of like stuff from Costco, like food and stuff. So we tried to like stock her fridge a bit and like whatever, hopefully make life a little bit easier, because when you got a new baby, it's, you know, can be complicated sometimes. Anyways, so we're like, no worries, bro. Love you. See you later. We're actually probably gonna go back in 2 weeks to see the baby again. See everybody. So that'll be really nice. And then we're like, okay, we're starving.
Yeah.
So we had my friend brought like this big sushi platter, because I don't know if you know, but you can't eat sushi when you're pregnant because I guess there's like, well, you could get food poisoning, and like that wouldn't be fun anytime, but like definitely not when you're like mega pregnant. But then also I guess there's some kind of like, I don't know, like foodborne illness that you can get from sushi. Yeah. But then I wonder, like, are people in Japan just not eating raw fish their entire pregnancies?
I have no idea. You have to ask somebody from Japan.
Maybe our sushi is just so yucky compared to theirs.
Maybe it's just like a risk factor that people here don't want to take, where people there take because they're so used to eating it. Because it's just like part of their everyday diet. Whereas here it's like a specialty thing that you're like, you know what, I could just not have that for a couple months. Maybe it's like how people in like Central America have like a parasite from the water, but they're perfectly fine with it. But you know, us in North America,
it just takes us out.
Yeah. Maybe it's something like that.
Interesting. I don't know. If you guys know, let us know in the comments. So yeah, we left, and my friends recommended this burger joint nearby. So we went and got burgers, and they were really good. Whatever. I was just telling my dad, my dad and mom went out for dinner tonight too. They got 2 orders of fries, and mom got a Caesar salad. No booze or anything like that. Guess at the Royal, which is like fancy. Guess how much their bill was?
I'm gonna say $70.
$90 for 2 things of fries and a small salad.
Well, how big are these fries?
Maybe a non-alcoholic, like bubbly water.
How big are these fries?
He said they were like each order of fries was $14.
And then the salad must have been like 30.
20 or something. I don't know.
To get to 90?
I don't know. But then you add tax and tip, and then, you know. But so anyways, we got
3 burgers.
3 burgers and 3 adult-sized burgers,
and one of them
didn't have a kid burger.
One of them being a double with bacon, because that was mine.
And then we got 1 large fries to share. We didn't get any drinks because we have like extra large water bottles in the car.
And with tip, ours came out to 70. And I left a 15% tip because tell me if I'm like weird about this, but every single time like those machines give you a prompt to tip, I feel like I have to tip. My dad's
calling everything.
And I kind of feel like
I want to tell you my rule before I leave. If you didn't have to walk to my table to serve me, unless you are fantastically amazing, I don't have to tip.
Yeah,
I heard someone else say that once, and I was like,
super fair. But here's the thing: is whenever that prompt comes up, it makes me feel like I have to tip, and I feel guilty if I don't tip. And it's a terrible feeling to feel guilty if you don't tip, right? And so I just always panic click the button, and they technically get 15% out of me every time. And am I the only one that this happens to? Like, does this happen to you? I honestly, I hate the whole tipping aspect when it comes to these type of restaurants, like these burger joints, because everybody's making a normal wage, at least here in Canada. And like nobody's a server. And so, yeah, I just feel like it's almost unfair to the customers. Like, I feel like they should almost basically ban that. And if you want to leave a tip, like in a tip jar, that's perfectly fine. But to like make people feel guilty about it, that's just a whole nother thing. And I know it's really a big way for banks to make a lot of money because they charge a percentage on every transaction made. So if the amount from the tip makes it go up, then they get more money out of it. So it was a big incentive from the banks to be able to do this at all restaurants. I'm surprised that this whole tip thing isn't starting to come up in supermarkets. You know, like when was your grocery shopping experience great? Did your cashier, check you out well? Did somebody help you with the stocking shelves? Leave a tip for them. Like, that's the next thing that's going to wind up happening. Mark my words. But like, that's one of the things that I really enjoyed about Europe is like everything was included in the bill. There was no like hidden fee of any sort. Like what it said on the menu is what it cost. So it was like, this is €12. It was €12 for the tip, for the tax, for everything. It was all on the bill and it was €12. That's it. So yeah, it's just something that I think that at some point in time, people were upset that they weren't being shown like how much tax they had to pay. But you could show that on a bill without having to like add it at the end. You could have it on the menu. So that way it's the full amount. It would just be so much easier for people to like mentally think about it and not get hit with another thing like a new amount, and then on top of that, a new amount because you have to tip. No? Why do we do that here in North America? It just doesn't make sense to my brain. And I was a server. Like I served tables for at least, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So I was at least 22. Maybe, I was 22 when I stopped serving tables. So what was that? 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 6 years of serving tables basically, or working in the restaurant business. And I'm a proponent for like, I would be happy if the tip was added. If you want to put something on top of the whatever the percentage is that was automatically added into the food category, fine, great. If you're an excellent server, you deserve it. But for the most part, like a lot of people are pretty mundane servers. They're just doing the job of making sure food comes to your table. They're not coming back and asking you if your drinks are good or if your food was good or hot or is there any complaints or joking with you, whatever the case might be. Like everybody has a different criteria of what they think is a great server. And for me, it's somebody who's personable, makes your experience better, and make sure that you have everything you need without you even really having to ask for it. And that's the type of person I would definitely tip more on top of the bill. And I did it actually when we were in Europe. We had one guy in the in Obidos when we stayed in the castle. If you haven't seen that video, check out F&A Life and you'll see, where we were. But we went to a restaurant called Maddock, and the server was excellent. He was great with Everly. He made sure that her food came out first. He gave her a little treat, just like so many different things to go above and beyond. And I was like, bro, you're an excellent server. I walked inside. I gave him €10 on top of everything. Actually, I might even give him more. But I remember it was at least €10 that I gave to him. And, he was very thankful for it. And, but it was because of the excellent service that he gave. With all that being said, one of the things that we're doing with this channel is we are collecting money for charity. So right now we have a GoFundMe for the South Coast Humane Society in Brookings, Oregon. That's where we got Paco from, near and dear to our heart. We haven't had a donation in over 3 days. So if somebody out there would like to donate, please do.
Speaking of Jabba.
Look, there he is. There's the boy right there.
He just tried to snuggle with Grandpa, and Grandpa was like...
He was like, no, thank you. He wants Grandma, but he doesn't have Grandma.
Yeah, he heard me say Grandma because I was trying
Oh my gosh, he's out of here. Yeah.
Oh, he needs to go outside.
Yeah, let him out. Go, Bub.
No.
Go outside.
No. He's funny. He'll like fight going outside, and then
look at this cute boy. Look at the cuteness.
Look at the tooth.
You want to donate to the South Coast Humane Society because you're so adorable.
So yeah, we're trying to get $1,000 every month for a different organization. and donate. I've already donated $100. I'll probably be donating even more money to this to make it happen. So that way we could get to that $1,000. I hope I don't have to come out of pocket too much, but you know, I'm trying to make it happen. What's up?
He's on one right now.
What's up, boy?
There were so many little bugs in the grass. He was like, like all the little.
Look at him go.
This is his little safety chair.
Oh, yeah, it's his little safety chair over there. They can't hear you because you don't have the mic anymore. But yeah, so we appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much for coming to hang out. I'm doing really good when it comes to my ACL.
If you're mean to him, then you're
I'm making big strides. So I didn't do enough working out for it today because of how packed today was. So I definitely got to make sure I make some time for it tomorrow.
Get on the bike right now.
I'm going to. It's been 20 minutes. We'll see you tomorrow.